necessarily work either
Yeah,
because
man. Don't.
I've trust me, as somebody that's done that probably more than often
It don't.
in my past life, didn't work for me. It didn't work for me. It never worked for me. Actually,
That's
I ended up fucking up another person. I ended up fucking up some more shit that I shouldn't even be fucking up.
still caught up, man. That's what
That's a fact.
Usher song
That's
caught
a
up.
fact.
That's
I'm
what
just
it
gonna
is.
bring. I'm
Still
gonna bring
caught
this
up,
in.
man. Stop it. We both know what you are.
I would recommend that you probably want to walk the fuck away and just get the fuck away from that shit. in her face. Like,
It's ass and titty, and that's all I see. How do you want me to approach you?
You want a real nigga.
I can't ask her masculine things just like she can't ask me feminine things. But why hate on us? We just out here trying to get your game up. That's all. That's all.
Side account
That's great.
for your emergency fund, your escape fund. So you couldn't even help when the nigga was hurt. That's why I say you need to find the one that really loves you, because at any time, a lot of women are trying to escape relationships. They're only there to because they can get taken care of. They don't got to do much.
Security.
Get the fuck out of here. That's just crazy.
Yo, 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 yo. What up, world? Welcome to Get Your Game Up. Episode 509. I am your boy, B.A. for real 100, and I'm here with my brethren.
It's the man himself, the blessed and highly favored Capology Facts, aka Capo the Line. I'm here. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Hey, salute to everybody, man. Salute to everybody that's going to be in the chat. Salute to everybody that's going to watch on playback. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button. You know, we're back with another episode, and the title of this episode is BA. What is this?
Episode 509, the 5th season, 9th episode, as is. The name of this is called Stop Waiting. Stop waiting for motivation, and discipline changes everything. So pretty much, man, pretty much. I gotta say this to a lot of people who are who always use the word "I'm trying," like I'm trying to do this and I'm trying to do that, and it's cool to say you're trying, but in the real world or whatnot, like people don't give a fuck what you are doing in general. The energies of the universe don't give a fuck what you are doing. It's whatever you're putting your energy towards is what the universe is going to clash onto and actually magnify. So if you on some fucked up shit, and you trying to be good, that means you're not being good. You're still on some fucked up shit. But if you are being good or you are saying that you're doing something, there's only two actions. Well, it's only one action. It's either doing or not doing. There is no try. There is no try. Could you fuck up? Yeah, definitely. Definitely. But either you're doing or you're not doing. So if you put something in motion, make sure you're doing it. And using the word try is just not a strong enough energy. But I digress. What's on your mind, Capo? I see you over there like, oh shit.
Nothing. I was just sitting here listening to your words of wisdom. To be honest.
Kev, what up? Salute.
So that's about it. You feel me? You came up with the title, so you put the objective out there.
Yes.
Feel me?
Yes.
But how you been, sir? You know, it's been a couple of weeks.
Yes.
For the show. So how you been holding up? You know, I know, but I just asking you. How about today? How are you doing today?
Yeah, everything is good. You feel me? I'm alive. I'm well. I'm breathing. I'm still getting money. I have no issues with nobody. But I do have to say this. It's okay, like for everybody who it's a thing called constructive criticism and destructive criticism. Constructive criticism means that I am tearing you down to build you up. meaning that there's some positive, and I want you to do better, being constructive. Destructive is I'm tearing you down just because I'm being a hater and I just don't fuck with you and I don't like you. It's a total difference, right? When you ask someone a question about something, and if they really fuck with you and you know that they really fuck with you and they give you the answer that you don't seek, take it how you want to take it. But if it's a person that really love you and really fuck with you, family member, loved one, whoever, it's usually constructive. You shouldn't really get super defensive around people like that because they're giving you a whole total perspective that you probably do not see. This is why you are seeking advice in realness. When I talk to Capo says a lot of shit that I don't agree with. Vice versa. Vice versa. But when he says some shit and he keeps it real, I listen and I'm just like, I do need to look into that. Why? Because I know that this nigga is not trying to be destructive because he's one of my brethren.
When we talk
And
about real life shit,
exactly.
but other shit like battle rap, things like that, music,
Yeah.
we agree.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. So
But yeah, we don't try to lead each other down the wrong road.
yeah. It's all love, and I say this. I have this to say too. So another thing too is it's just being defensive, right? Being defensive is one thing, and it's cool because we're human beings. We get our feelings hurt sometimes when people tell us. And usually, we don't get our feelings hurt when people be on bullshit. We get our feelings hurt when people tell us the truth, and we don't want to hear it, right? We don't want to hear it. But when you get into a debate with someone or some people about anything in life or any particular subject, what I would recommend is listen, and then if you have a rebuttal then. Don't If you are getting your ass whooped in that conversation, just regress and just chill and then use whatever other type of tactics. But you don't got to get personal. A lot of people that I notice when you get into conversations and they turn into debates, when they getting their ass whooped in a debate or you're talking crazy, they get personal with you. And there's no need to do that. There's no need to do that. Anytime you're having a conversation with something with an opposition, and I don't mean the opposition as an op as in somebody that's against you, but just as far as they don't have the same ideology as you when it comes to different terms and different things in life that y'all are talking about, especially if it's somebody that you fuck with, even if it's somebody that you don't fuck with and y'all just don't agree on something, you don't gotta go below the belt just because you're getting your ass whooped. You should actually probably listen to what that person has to say, or just be like, I'm done with this debate, or I'm done talking about this, and just leave it at that. A lot of people tend to continue to start bringing in, they move the goalposts and they start getting personal. You're talking about a subject in regards to something with life, right? Or like I don't agree that you like the color blue because I like the color red. This is why my red is better than blue or blue is better than red, right? But then they'll be like, well, that's why you when you have when you, well yeah that's why you only doing that color because you fuck with that bitch that's fucking on another nigga. Like where did that come from? Like where did that come from? And I'm using this as an example because this is what a lot of people do when it comes to conversations and so-called back and forth debates. And it's like, are you are you hurt so much by what I'm saying? Because if you are, speak up and present that in a certain type of way. You don't have to get personal with anything that I'm saying because I'm not getting personal with you. So check yourself before you wreck yourself because this is how people get killed. This is how people
Get
really hurt
slapped.
other people. Exactly. How people get slapped, how bad situations happen. You might be airing out somebody's personal business because you confide in this person with something with personal information, but y'all get into a debate and you feel like you getting your ass whooped, or you feel like you're losing the debate, or you feel like a dumbass because you're wrong. So you decide to hit below the belt. Why do that shit? Why do that? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. But this is
It
something that I've noticed with a lot of people. Talk your shit,
it,
Capo.
it does make sense, BA. I'm gonna tell you why. At this ripe old age of 51, Man, I make this 51 look great.
Talk your shit. Talk your
You know
shit.
what I'm saying? Look
Yeah.
at this. I make 51 look amazing. All right. With that said, this is why Capo don't be barking anymore. You notice I don't bark anymore like I used to. Because certain people don't know how to debate because they stupid. They don't have the debating tools or the knowledge of what we're talking about. So when it comes to that, they have to use other tactics to belittle you and your credibility. When they do that, they lose. I laugh because you're a bitch. And I'm not about to step out my square for no bitch. At this age, at our age, you're not my age, but you're 40, correct?
Yeah.
30
40 plus 40 plus
40,
game.
yeah. So the older you get, the more things the more things you're gonna, when I be like telling you, I don't know why you tolerate that shit, and I'll be the one that be going off and shit. It for me. I'm not gonna go any further. Just between me and you, the roles are being reversed now. The certain things that would irritate me or make me go off, you are now doing. Okay, I understand it, but I can't. At the end of the day, my focus is my life,
Facts, as it should be.
and anybody outside of that that's not in my immediate circle that I allow in this circumference, I don't give a fuck. I can, bro. I want to quit my job now because yeah, I told you they play with me. I talked about it on the show. But I'm playing the long game. Why? I can quit now and be just fine. BA. I could be. But me trying to level up in life, even my enemy's not going to stop me from doing that. People that I don't even like being around is not going to stop me from doing that.
Yeah.
I can come in and do my job and I can speak to you about the job and I don't have to speak to you no more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Before this capo, this version, I was a pop off. Well, a real pop the fuck off. Who the fuck you talking to? I'm
Yeah.
like on the internet back in the internet days that we was on this motherfucker. I was like that in real life. This wasn't no internet shit. So me saying all that,
For the people. Talk your ish.
I don't bow down or move for peons. Once you show me you, and I know you a peon, I'm not about to argue and waste my motherfucking breath. I'm gonna move on and enjoy my day. because I know my day is going to be better than yours.
Yeah. So shout out to Kev, man. Shout out to them Eagles, man. Y'all don't know nothing
Shout out
about
to
that
everybody,
ridge.
man.
Y'all don't know nothing about Mo City. Y'all don't know about that ridge life, but once upon a time. But shout out to
Wait,
Kev.
wait,
He
wait, whoa,
says,
whoa, 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 whoa. Go ahead. Whoa. Whoa. Go
"Whoa,
ahead.
what? Whoa, what?
Did
Willow
you just
Ridge,
did you just say
Nebraska, Ridge,
did
Ridge."
you oh you talk
Ri-
about high school.
Yeah, I'm talking about
Oh,
high
okay,
school
okay.
too. Yeah,
I thought you was
Ridge.
talking about the
Nah,
Philly or
nah. Oh no,
and
no,
you
not Philadelphia
and I'm like,
Eagles.
wait,
No,
wait, are
Willow
you the
Ridge Eagles.
Cowboys? Oh,
No, no,
okay.
no. You see the star.
What we doing?
You see the star cap on. But hey, yeah, swoosh, bitch. Yeah, we legendary.
Oh,
Back to
shit.
back on y'all. But shout out to Kev. He says you attract what you are and what you need to confront within yourself. That is a bar. I agree with that to the fullest. And it took me a
Mm-hmm.
long time to understand that because my life started actually elevating and evolving in a more positive way in a better place once I started dealing with people who were actual positive. And it took me to start dealing with
I
people.
wasn't positive, BA.
Yeah, you're an anomaly. Cause like if I was an opposite nigga, I'd be like, man, fuck Capo, I don't like this nigga. But I had to know you though, just like you had to know who I am, 1000%. Um, but it took me to have to step outside of my comfort zone and actually live in chaos and battle demons and be around people who were I don't want to quote unquote say on a higher level than me, but just had much more understanding of life than I did for me to actually learn from them. And one thing that a lot of I noticed about a lot of people is they're afraid to step outside their comfort zone. I get it; it's a human characteristic that a lot of us have. But instead of trying to learn and by observing and asking questions, a lot of motherfuckers just turn into haters. A lot of motherfuckers just start hating and disliking motherfuckers instead of actually trying to get game from them, trying to and asking them how, or just looking at their moves. Because I hope y'all are. I hope, especially a lot of you younger folk out there. I hope that you are. I would recommend that you look at a person's actions on how they are moving in life, what they are doing, and how they're handling business. If you know them outside of whatever you know them out of, to be able to take their advice for whatever, be able to take their advice to actually use to incorporate in whatever you got going on to help you. A lot of people don't do that, unfortunately, Capo. A lot of motherfuckers get into this bag of like, I don't like this nigga. He a hater. Oh, he's a bitch ass nigga, or I'm jealous because I envy this nigga because he got more than me. How did this motherfucker get there? Talk to him, y'all. Cool, right? See if he can give you some game. But I understand pride too. Why do you think pride does that to a motherfucker, Capo?
As
Chris, I
God
see
made
you.
us.
He said it's because of how God made us, huh? Yeah.
That's how
But
God made us, and He tried to learn us for not having that.
I Chris says everyone in life has taken an L, but don't take too many of them facts. Uh,
I
I
take a
say
lot
this
of
on
L's.
I yeah, and it's like that the L's that I've taken, I've
They're
learned from them.
lessons.
Exactly. There I don't consider a loss like I don't really consider like losses for real. You feel me? I feel like you gain. I feel like you maintain and consistently gain through every situation that you go through. Now, if you one of the motherfuckers, like I said, with that pride and ego addiction, which is understandable if you are, then you're not trying to learn nothing. You're not trying to get a fucking lesson. You just like, man, fuck this. And then guess what? You do the same shit over and over again until you one day you bump your head and maybe you are in your 40s, maybe you are in your 50s, and hopefully it's before then, but you're like, damn, I need to check myself. I need to see what the fuck is really going on till you get serious. Because I know it's a such thing as late bloomers. It's a such thing as late bloomers. But I see you didn't pull something up, Capo. Talk to me.
Oh
Talk to the people.
no. What's that? What's that? Christopher say down in there real quick. I seen this that you posted. Found it interesting.
What you
Because
oh, shit.
whoa.
Yeah, I see. I'll put it up now.
Okay, I'm gonna just. She said men can only. That's when she started. But
Yeah.
um,
Honorable mention, Zan. Shout
let
out to
me
Zan.
let me do this. Let me do this right here. So it'll be a little bit bigger here. And to be honest, I'm gonna let her
Can only
talk.
be nice, handsome, or rich. And you can only pick two. If you're nice and handsome, you are not rich. You broke. She's paying your bills, she's cooking your food, and you're borrowing her car to cheat on her with other women. If you're handsome and rich, you're not nice. You clawed your way to the top, you know you look good, so you use your advantage and you crushed everyone on the way. You are a psychopath. And if you're nice and rich, you are not handsome. You need to be a simp. Simply improving my position. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing for you and a good
Simply
thing for
improving
me.
my
It's a
position.
good strategy. There's one man who has all three qualities. He's nice, handsome, and rich. He is gay. Men can only be nice, handsome, or rich.
Yo, yo, Capo. Oh, that's rage bait to the fullest. If you are nice and rich, what she say? If you are what go, run that back one more
If
time,
you're
bro.
nice, no. If you're what's the top one? What's the top one up there? Because I can't see it. What's the
um,
top one?
bring it back.
Nice,
It's
handsome.
a
If
yeah,
you're
handsome.
nice and handsome, you're broke
Yeah.
because she's cooking your food, cooking you food, and all that, taking care of you, and you borrowing the car to go cheat on her. That's the broke nigga. If
Yeah.
you're nice and rich, then you're a simp. If you're handsome and rich, you are a psychopath. If you're nice, handsome, and rich, you're gay.
That's rage bait to the fullest. That's fucking rage bait to the fullest. What are your thoughts, Capo,
My
on this young
thoughts is,
lady?
I'm because there's been a lot of gay conversations with these women. It's irritating to me because y'all allowed this shit.
Mm.
Y'all have a bunch of gay friends, but then want to project gayness on another man, a straight man, because you can't fathom he could be nice, handsome, and rich, and he could be all that and be straight because he had a stable home. He was raised by both parents.
As a great moral compass because of that.
Exactly. So they're so used to using the scapegoat as they're gay. They want to shame you for being gay, but have gay friends. That shit don't make no sense to me.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts?
I think it's rage bait. You see her press play again, bro, so the people could actually see her and how she looks.
And you can only pick two.
And pause it, yeah, right there. Y'all
Oh, I
see her.
got you. I got you, bro.
Beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful, beautiful woman, and she,
Did
this
it
is
enlarge?
you don't
Did
need to
it
hit that large.
enlarge?
She
There you go.
yeah,
It's
you good. You
enlarged.
good. You good. You good with that. But this woman right here, this rage baiting is for clicks.
Oh, wrong one.
And I think that this is Kev, she is. She bad. She bad. You can tell she's trying to be bad and conservative, sticking her chest out like that. But this is just to rage bait. That's all she's doing. She's rage baiting. She's rage baiting. But the thing that's crazy about the rage bait is she's gonna get a lot of people. Like, go through that comment section real quick. Scroll that comment section, Capo, and let's see what some of the people are saying in that comment section. Don't argue with the math, is what she says. Hazel the Muse. It says I'm all three.
You
It
know,
says
she agree with that.
he says I'm all three, and I'm definitely not gay. LOL. Scroll down. Keep scrolling. I'm broke and transitioning to psychopath. So you got some people who are giving in and like, yeah, I'm so broken. I'm like, it is what it is.
I
People got
never
their own
borrowed her
opinion.
car. Let me get these comments real quick. Hold on. Damn, it won't let me get into the comments. That's
Oh, they
great.
were.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
I'm
there we
tripping.
go. There we go. There we go.
There we go.
And that says highest rate of divorce, lesbians. Why? 2 women involved. Middle rate of divorce, straight folk. Why? Still a woman involved, isn't there? Lowest rate of divorce, gay men. Why? No women involved. The math don't lie. Yo. Yo, that's crazy. I'm broke, so I'm good. I don't want nobody trying to suck the money out of me. I was really intrigued when you said there's one guy with all three. Wanted to see what I needed to work on to be rich. This is the thing. She's not trying to tell you how to be rich. She's giving you a perspective so you can be like, damn. And a lot of men, especially a lot of you red pillars, the same way that men be trying to do a lot of men be trying to do the red pill thing and piss women off. She doing the same thing to piss men off. I don't take
Yeah.
this serious. What were you
It
about to
didn't
say,
piss me
Capo?
off. It didn't piss
Yeah.
me off at all. It's just like it's ignorant because we know why this movement is here.
Yeah.
Y'all accepted that, but y'all can't accept the fathers to be in the household. Y'all accepted the government money. That's crazy. But whatever.
That's that. I mean, shout out to Martin Luther King. He the one that brought everybody over from being a conservative to being a liberal. And I have nothing against liberals, so don't get in my don't DM me talking about BA. What's wrong with liberals or what's wrong with conservatives? I'm just saying, go do your history. He brought the party over.
All of them are stupid. When you have to name yourself a liberal, conservative, all that bullshit. I don't have a name of that. I'm nothing. I am Capo. I'm a fucking human being. And I
Yeah.
have morals, integrity. I love my family. I will protect my family at all costs.
So
That's it. I want to make my money and live peacefully. That's it. Fuck with me. Just there's gonna be consequences.
so I wanna transition to this. You gotta and we talked about this a few years ago. Please let your yeses be yeses and your nos be nos. Why do I say that? I say that because it's a lot of people out there, and I know I've been victim of this. I'm a lot better now, especially at this particular age, because I just don't give a fuck what people believe, like think of me now. But let your yeses be yeses and your nos be nos. When you say that you're going to do something and you don't do it, and you constantly have to be reminded to do it, that means that you're not serious. And if you are telling yourself, like a lot of people tell themselves, yeah, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that and I'm going to do this and I'm going to be this way, they never do. What happens is your body and your mind and the cells their own type of life going on, because you have a whole fucking universe in your body, whether you believe it or not. Because as above, so below, as within, so without. You feel me? But you're telling every physical part of your body and your being that you can't trust yourself. You telling yourself you can't trust yourself. If you say I'm gonna start taking the trash out, or I'm gonna start walking, and then you start telling this within people, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, and they see that you're not doing it, What type of credibility do you hold? Fuck what everybody else talking about. This ain't even about other people. This is about you. So if you feel a certain type of way and you say you're going to do something, make sure you do it, because not only are you telling the person, not only are you logically and physically telling other people what you're going to do and what you're going to be and how you're going to change, you're telling yourself that. It goes back to mean what you say and say what you mean. If you know that you're not going to do shit or try to be shit, keep it 1,000, because people can respect you that way. In your body, the cells, that universe that you got in your body, with all them millions, them hundreds of millions of cells that's in your body, they're gonna be like, yeah, well, this body we live in ain't gonna be shit, so we can do what the fuck we gonna do. Stop confusing yourself. Stop confusing yourself. It's a term that people use often called alignment. That means when body, mind, and soul come together in harmony, straight line harmony. People say that because of the different mechanisms and shit in your microbiomes, etc., that's within your body. If that shit gets out of whack, they say they use the, and I know people use disease, right? Dis-ease. This is how shit like that happens. Now let's take it off of that type of level and let's transition it to people that you're talking to, especially people that you love or loved ones. When you say you're gonna do something, do it, because now you fucking up your relationship. Now I can't. Now I know that you don't stand on shit. And if a person has to tell you 2, 3, 4, 5 times, now if you want to get deeper into the psychology of that, that means that you don't respect me. Because you can't respect me if you don't respect yourself. But talk about it, Capo.
So while you're, saying all those things, reflection. So you remember when I told you the only way my peaceful, loving relationship is going to end is because of me. Correct.
Yeah.
So demons started creeping in. Just telling you that now. We talked about it. And so, I've been I want to look. So look, my thing is, when women be around me, they like to act a certain way. They like to project they bullshit onto me. I don't get upset. I just get petty, right? I listen, and when my time to shine, of being petty, it comes right back around,
Yeah.
right? And then the focus will be on me now. But if I point out the same thing to her, then it'd be something else, right? So my ego, speaking of egos, is like challenge. This comes from my younger days of meeting women that say they one way, but to prove they're wrong, I have to do it. I have to get her.
You don't have to, but you choose to.
Back then, I chose to. I chose to because you present yourself this one way, which I know you're not that way. And let me show you how easy it's going to be. Right? So my mind and spirit is just in that. My mind is in that spirit, right? Then an ex situation. Crazy. Why do I miss craziness? Why am I even thinking about it? What's the reason? Why is all this in my brain when Capo is happy? But I'm not doing anything. Doing anything wrong? Am I talking to anybody? Am I doing nothing? Okay. Let's start like now in real life. I'm asleep, right? I hear the screaming. It's my girl. What's wrong with you? She had a nightmare. Okay. So the next day, she came in panicked. She was like, uh, man, I had these nightmares. I said, I know. You woke me up every time. Like you was screaming, girl. What the fuck's wrong with you? I already felt it in my right here before she said anything. It had to be about me. She panicked. You was so mean to me. And you was fucking the bitch upstairs. I said, huh? What do you? I felt guilty. And I didn't even do anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With me saying that. With me even entertaining and bringing that into my spirit, it evolved a little bit. And I feel like I got to do maintenance. And I don't have to. Because of my thoughts, it makes me feel guilty. So I got to do better.
Yeah.
I got to stop doing that bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's good that I haven't done nothing.
Yeah.
But my thoughts made me feel guilty.
Yeah. You see this comment here? Thoughts are vibrations.
I know. I know. That's why I'm saying this goddamn story. As she walked in the front door. Ain't that about a bitch? No, she did. She just walked in the front door. But the shit's crazy to me. Like that like I don't understand why I would even entertain thoughts towards my ex. You feel me? I think it was just the person I was back then. I love that shit. But I don't love that shit now. Cause it's just a bunch of turmoil and energy that I don't want in my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm very content and happy. I don't need for nothing. You know what I mean? I'm about to get a house.
Yeah.
So I just need to get my mind together and stop all that shit that's been going on in my head for about a couple of weeks, a month.
Yeah.
I need to stop entertaining it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, they become it's crazy how as human beings we forget that our thoughts actually become they we bring them into reality. And the only war that's truly The only war that's truly very, very tough to win is the one within yourself. Because if you think about it, this whole world, everything that we see outside of our eyes, all is in our mind. That's it. So is it even real? Therefore, since it is real to an extent, somebody had to somebody had to speak. If you're religious, then you'll say God. If you are any other thing, you'll say whatever deity you believe in. But spoke it into reality. They and the vibration from what they speak that came from a thought was actually presented into a physical form. Therefore, I say that to say this: everything that you think, negative or positive, if it stay in your mental, the place where you constantly having war at within yourself, it's bound to come to the light and it's bound to manifest in front of you. And I don't like to use the term manifest, but that's the only word that I can use to for people to understand. So it is important to, but I want to say this too. I got to add this caveat: the traumas of it's so easy to get caught up in the traumas of other people for them to pass that particular type of energy to you as well. So you start to play mind tricks with yourself. And I'm coming from the perspective of
No,
a
I
grown
got you.
ass man, a grown ass man that in been, you be with it,
No,
you got your
I'm a
yeah.
100% agreeing with you right now.
You got
You know what I mean?
you got your woman over here, your woman doing things or whatnot, you feel me? And everything is cool. Then she starts telling you, oh, you fucking with these other bitches and all of this other shit. You know you not. You know you on your shit. You know you doing your business. You handling your business. You like, oh, not chilling. But she keep telling you that. Then in your mind, you're like, damn. Am I fucking with other bitches? Am I doing this? And that
Right.
shit. And then guess what? And then your ex or some bitch that's really into you or some woman. I gotta stop using the term bitch, but some woman pops into your life out the blue trying to get at you, and you trying to figure out where the fuck you come from. No, I got a woman. No, and then you start feeling even shittier. So watch your thoughts, y'all. If you gotta sit in peace, I recommend an exercise for everybody to do. For those who are watching now and those who will be watching later. If you get a chance, every day, if you can just sit by yourself for 10 minutes and clear your mind. If you can sit and clear your mind and actually talk to yourself, just you and yourself, I guarantee you, if you can do this once a day, your life is gonna change. Because that's the only way. That's I ain't gonna say it's the only way, but that's one of the main ways of filtering out the bullshit that you absorb from other people. And you usually get it for the people that you directly fuck with. Whether it's your family, whether it's your lady, whether it's people at your job that you cool with, you bring that shit, that shit absorbs into your body. And then once you start thinking that negative shit, like I said, the universe is mindless, y'all. The universe is
Yeah.
mindless. The universe has no mind, and the universe it works with us. So therefore, whatever that we are trying to, whatever that we are, it's going to give us. So if you're on bullshit, it's gonna give you bullshit. If you're on so-called goodness, it's gonna give you goodness. If you are on love, it's gonna give you love. Now, will some hate come in? Yeah, because you still need balance, but watch them thoughts, y'all. Watch them thoughts. And most of the motherfucking thoughts ain't even yours.
Look, this is why I'm maybe like 70% transparent
D Hood, salute.
in things in
Appreciate
my
you.
life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I knew what was going on right when the nightmare happened. When I heard it, I knew. I was like,
You felt that shit. You felt that shit like, oh, damn.
right.
Yeah.
And then when she was damn near crying. I was like, oh baby, the bitch upstairs she moved, and I don't talk to her. You talk to her. I don't. You know what I mean? Like, relax, chill. Am I mean to you? No. Cool. Like,
Yes.
why are you? And then I was like, and I felt guilty. It's like, God damn it. You know what I
No.
mean?
It's like
And
now
I
you
thought
thinking,
about it. I was like, I told BA. I told BA. It would be me. That was, and it was nothing. It was nothing that I was going to act on.
Let me use my words right. Let me use my words right. I see it on your face.
Now, I'll put like 88%. Nothing would have happened. I wouldn't have pursued no nothing like that. But if a certain day happened, and I'm just trying to play a game real quick, and it ended up working, and I fell up into it, then it'll be really my fault. I'll be the stupid one for trying to play a game and lost my own game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was just because I don't like the way you present yourself to me, knowing I can crack you like a motherfucking egg, bitch. Quick.
But
I know I can.
what's the second part of this live? Discipline changes everything.
That's a fact. Changed everything. And I'm very in tune to what is going on here.
Yeah.
Feel me?
Yeah.
That's why I don't look all fucked up. I look like I'm still in my 40s. Feel me? If I died this bullshit, because y'all might think,
Oh, Capo, you cut out. Cut out. There you go.
you know what I mean?
Froze. Yeah, there you go. You back.
I'm
You
here.
back now.
I don't know what's phrasing. I can see it on my side too.
Yeah.
But let's get to it. It's fun time. It's
What we
fun
got?
time real quick.
What we got?
I need you to read that, sir. Just read it.
Woman goes viral for celebrating her 50th birthday with a wedding ceremony. Oh, okay.
Mhm.
She looking good for 50 though. She looking
Mhm.
good for 50. He says, I doubt
No,
my
no.
shit.
Read below that.
Oh, Miss Sexy Trey says, I didn't marry a man. I married 50. Ah, that music.
See what's going on here. Yeah, I cut it down.
Is that her right
you,
there?
you see, this is her at 50.
Ah, I thought it
Yeah,
was
that's her, all dressed up.
Family, friends, and honored guests, we are gathered here today in the sight of God and in the presence of this wonderful company to join this woman, Tracy.
Let me pause it real quick. And to be honest, I'm not trying to bash or disrespect anyone, but what I was taught, no male pastor, straight male pastor, God-fearing man would not have done this. But go ahead.
This formidable, timeless, mathematical, perfect partner, the number 50. Now, I know some of you may be asking, how can a person marry a number? Well, in Tracy's case, it's absolutely. She's given her heart to so many people over the years. It's only fitting that she finally commits to a decade that promises to give back to her as much as she has given. Tracy, you didn't just pick any number to be in covenant with. But the scripture gives us 50. And there are some things that are profound about the number 50. The year of Jubilee. We are gathered here today in the sight of God, President company, to join this one pray, this formidable, timeless, mathematical, perfect partner, the number 50.
Cool. Do you see the delusion? The delusion we got here. It's fucking delusion, right? You at 50 because you made it to 50 and you took care of everybody. You went out your way to spend all this money for everything you seen out there. She had what's they called? What's the motherfucking things called? Just fly up in the sky and take pictures. What's the
Drones.
Come on, BA. She
Drone.
got drones. You know what I mean? She got all these roses. She got a female pastor indulging in this stupidity. You got the wildebeest line that went down the motherfucking line. Then you had your daughter or your granddaughter doing flips down the stage. You spent a pretty penny to celebrate yourself, not a marriage. Wedding style, not a marriage. You wanted to marry 50, and then you're going to spend the rest of your life waiting for everybody that you took care of hand and foot to 50 to now take care of you. Bitches, you dumb. And I haven't said bitch in a while. It's been a very long time. Am I correct, sir?
Yeah.
But bitches, is you dumb? What did I get you? Your ego? To make you feel good? I mean, I don't understand it. But to each his own. I refuse to even I'm entertaining it. I'm being hypocritical.
He said
But
that bitch was strong.
but that bitch is like a never mind. I might have
I don't. I don't.
Go
have,
ahead,
I
bro.
don't.
What's your thoughts, man? Jeez.
I don't have an issue. I don't have a problem with it. I don't
Go
have
down.
a problem with it.
Go ahead and put that down, man.
If I look at it from the aspect, if she wanted to go, I look at it as a birthday celebration, that she wanted in a, that was, that she wanted to put in a wedding format. So if she wants to spend all that money and all of that stuff and do that for herself, then so be it. So be it. I'm not knocking her for that. I don't really have really nothing crazy to say about that per se. I mean, it's a lot, but then again, she's just happy that she made it to 50. And if she was trying to prove a point that look what I can do by myself, which was probably might have been one of her points, like I don't need a nigga for that. Then I see where I see, but I don't know the full context of it. I just know that she wants to marry herself at 50 and she did it. She wanted to marry the number 50. Maybe she's into numerology. Maybe she
Don't
didn't
she know
expect
she
to
gonna
be
be
50.
turning 51?
Yeah, but I mean, it's
Once she get to 60, she gonna marry 62.
I mean,
You
she
got
might.
divorce. You gonna divorce 50. Oh, you one of those.
She might,
Yeah.
she might. She
You
might
one of
be.
She
She might be.
She be single for the rest of her life.
She
Forever.
might be. She might. Or I mean,
BA.
if she
BA.
she is,
She
if
gonna
she
be single
is,
forever.
if she is, she is. I'm not. I don't see nothing wrong with that particular video. If any woman wants to do that and marry themselves, go marry yourself. Go marry yourself. Go marry your not
Hey,
yourself, your
marry
age.
myself.
Go marry your age.
I
Go marry your age.
married myself, and I did that quietly.
But you know, you
I
got
do.
remember the most important currency to a woman. You know what that is. You know what it is.
Attention.
Exactly. The most
I know.
more than money, more
Yeah.
more than a man,
Wait.
more than a family, more than
Yeah,
everything
fact.
is attention.
Well, I don't know
This is what
about no man because they definitely.
it's attention.
That's a fact.
Even if they because even if they are attracting men, they want their friends to look at them and be like, yeah, I want to be like that, or what is she on? It's attention. So I get it. She wanted that attention. She got it. She's married at 50. Now let's see when she's gonna do it again. If she's gonna do it again. Because it looks like it was a publicity thing because she wanted to make a spectacle out of her out of turning 50. And 50 is probably a landmark for her. She probably didn't been through some things. I don't know about her life personally, but I don't knock her for that. She can do her thing. Says I got some opinions,
Cool.
but it's too much to type.
Cool.
But I agree with all perspectives.
Cool.
Yeah, I can see I can see how it looks crazy though. Like I can totally see how it looks crazy. But like on the other side of that, I can see how shit, she just wanted that attention. Shit, she blew however much money she blew on that whole situation. Was like, I want to put this there and put that there, and I want to have a party because it looked like they were enjoying themselves. Everybody that was there, she throwing money off of the balcony. You know, she like, oh, got red roses everywhere and white, looking all good. Now, let's see what Ninja's gonna scoop her up.
All right, let's get right to the business real quick.
Uh-oh.
So,
yes.
This is almost like a 3-part question. We're gonna get into some basketball.
Oh,
Let's go some relationship
that's Luka.
type shit.
That's Luka. Huh? That's Luka.
Don't pull it up. You don't gotta pull it up. You ain't gotta pull it up. So first, I want to make things clear. I heard the Trump family
On the Lakers.
bought the Lakers. Is that true?
12.5 billion, yes. It's true.
Okay. Because
It's been sold. It's the second. But I'm telling you said it. What chat? Oh, the fossil gang? I didn't see it. I didn't see it.
But anyway, I wanted that's cool. That
I just picked up what you were making. Yeah, y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. Salute to y'all though, but y'all don't know. But I know what he getting at now. Because I just thought, I was like, why you ask like that? I'm like, oh shit, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So that's moving on.
12.5 billion, by the way. They just sold it. They sold it to somebody else, and now they selling it again to Trump's son-in-law.
Yeah. Okay. So speaking of Lakers, the man of the Lakers as of now, Luka, his ex-fiance. I want y'all to hear me. Ex-fiance. She wants a $50 million settlement. $40 million for herself and $10 million for their 2 daughters and reduced custody for Luka and his girls. Your thoughts on that one first?
I don't have no problems. I have no problems with it. You've been with this woman for years. You got 2 kids by her. Y'all were together, and then for whatever odd reason, she's talking about custody. Whatever. If I knew the specifics, I can have a better understanding of why they even broke up or left each other. I have no idea. But Luka makes like freaking over nearly $100 million a year. So $50 million. And this is the mother of your kids, and she got custody of them and shit. Okay, but if she cheated though, if she was fucking on somebody else though, this is just a little different. It's a little different.
Cool. Question.
Yes.
BA, You used to be a basketball star, correct? Back in your day,
I wasn't a star, but I played once upon a time.
okay, cool. Let's say you was in Luca's shoes. You had a fiance, not married.
Yeah.
You have 2 kids. One day, she wants 50 million of your money. 40 for her, 10 for your babies.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Are you like, okay, here, I got 100 million. Here's 50. Here's 40 for you and 10 for my girls as a fiance. Not a wife. I'm not getting a divorce. None of that. Because she had your kids. That's cool. Here, let's take this money, put in a trust fund. So when the kids get 18, they
Get that
have their
10 million.
money.
Get that 10 million.
Cool. What are you doing, sir?
It depends on it. It depends on my relationship. Like if I fucked up, I don't like if I fucked up some shit and I know that I'm wrong and I feel bad as shit. And $50 million is a lot of it is a lot of money, but to him, like he can give her 50 million and it won't
What
hurt
if
him.
you didn't fuck up, sir?
If I didn't fuck up and she's asking, I'm gonna make sure she's taken care of because we've been together for damn near a decade and we got 2 children. And
She needs 40 million. Do y'all spend
Nah.
40 million
I don't
in y'all relationship together? See, this is what I'm getting at right here. We don't even spend 40 million combined with us in this relationship. Why the fuck do you need my 40 million? 50. 40 for you. Not even split a half with the kids. You want majority. 40 million. We don't even spend 40 million a year. What do you need $40 million for? To keep it with what? My lifestyle? It's not your lifestyle, bitch. It's my lifestyle. Meaning, bitch, that's my money.
Yeah.
I created this lifestyle. Just because you laid your stupid ass on your back and had these kids and we engaged and you think you about to take the easy way out and about to live the same lifestyle that you could still be living when we don't even spend 40 million?
I like I said, I don't it depends on the reasoning. And then on top of that, if I wasn't the one that fucked up, if I'm not the one that fucked up and this is just a mutual agreement of us separating and not getting married because we
You know,
just
9
didn't
times out of
match.
10 it's her.
Well, if that's the case, right?
Yeah.
Then
You
if
know,
that's the
9 times
case,
out of 10.
yeah, if that's the case, then I'm gonna make sure she's straight because, like I said, I've been with her for the last decade, and then on top of that, we got 2 beautiful children. So I'm gonna make sure she's taken care of. $50 million taken care of. I don't know about that. Nah, not 50 million.
Now, if we was married, you might get that off. You just might get it off. Just, I wouldn't be offended. But would you get it? No. I just wouldn't be offended because we're married. We even, you jumped the gun, baby. Hey, you can do this by yourself. I ain't do nothing wrong. It's you. Even if I did anything wrong, this is my lifestyle right here. You chose to be in it. Correct?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So the next one is Brittany Griner. See, I roles reverse.
What did I hear? I forgot. She's like, so, I heard some comedian said
She is
you
now
wanna be a-
divorced twice.
She said, "You want to be a nigga, then hey, you want to be treated like a nigga, then
That's a
here
fact.
you go."
And is paying child support to 3 kids and 2 ex-wives. I only bring this up. We don't got to talk about it. The divorce rate is high because of women. Period. And men-women relationships is led by women. And lesbian relationships is led by women. So the common denominator and factor here is women. We can take this all the way back to Lilith. I didn't start with Eve. Eve was second. Let's talk about Lilith. If you thought Eve was bad, Lilith was worse. She literally said, fuck you, nigga. I don't give a fuck about what you talking about. I don't follow nobody. She had the audacity to tell him. Eve didn't do that. I'm laughing, but I'm not.
It's shit's funny.
It is.
Yeah.
So they're married. She's married. She chose this road. So they got to deal with that in proceedings. I don't know what they did. I'm sure it's her because she's the common denominator. She has 2 ex-wives. I don't know. It couldn't be her, but it probably is because she's manly. She like to wear the pants and have the deep voices. Let me just stop. I'm just playing. We're past that. Now, I know you've seen this.
Enos
I know you've seen it. Oop, did I heart it? Okay.
Are you ready for me to
Enos Kenner. No, we can just talk about it. You already know about it. You know what I mean, I don't need to pull it up. Everybody should know.
Is it just for the people who don't?
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. It's up. So we got Enos Cantor Freedom officially declares itself for the 2027 WNBA draft. After WNBA players said they would welcome trans athletes. So when I seen this, I was like, nah, this some AI shit. But then it was actually true. And I was like, this motherfucker, he from another country, and he got smarts like this. Because this is a troll, right?
So you trolling. But.
And then, oh yeah, we gotta talk about Eric Spoelstra. Then the congressman or whatever, or whatever he's supposed to be in. He's political.
Royce White. He was in the NBA too.
Yeah, he was NBA. Now he's in a political format now, and he also came out. And by the words, do you want to hear the words? Should we listen to the words they were speaking?
Go ahead.
Okay, well, let me go to this one right here. It should be right here.
After careful consideration and reviewing the current eligibility guidelines, clearing who you are is all that's required, then I meet every single requirement necessary to compete in the WNBA. My team and I have carefully examined the WNBA's eligibility criteria and governing framework surrounding self-identification and inclusion. Based on the current guidelines, I can and am officially declaring my eligibility for the upcoming WNBA draft in May 2027. I am definitely not here to mock, make fun of, or disrespect any community or personal choices. I am simply asking that the current rules be applied equally to everyone. The rules that represent the very values many WNBA players and coaches have publicly advocated for. My team and I are prepared to ensure these guidelines are applied equally, consistently, and without exception. And I look forward to the WNBA honoring its stated principles. See you at training camp. After careful consideration and reviewing the current eligibility guidelines, I am officially declaring myself
earlier this week, I made the announcement.
I don't know what's going on with that.
My bad. That's my bad. Hold on. It was playing twice in my ear. It had
Yeah, it was playing twice.
one in my ear. Yeah.
It was playing twice. That's wild. That's wild. All right, you got it up.
Earlier this week, I made the announcement. I'm transgender. I'm a woman. I identify as sometimes identifying as a woman for purposes of basketball, professional basketball. So I'll be declaring for the WNBA draft in 2027 as well. I mean, I think I'd be unstoppable.
What would stop you from declaring for the WNBA draft?
I think the WNBA could come out and make a definitive statement about guys with a pair of balls playing in the women's association. But you know, hey, that'd be probably too much like right. So.
And unless they do that, you're very certain you're going to be declaring, right?
Oh no, I'm declaring. Yeah, no, and I don't want to be discriminated against. No, I want fair treatment. I'm a black, I'm a young black, hopefully United States senator that would like a fair chance to participate as a sometimes identifying as a transgender woman athlete.
If you make it to the WNBA, you plan to use the women's locker room and all that with them?
I mean, of course. I mean, I don't want to be discriminated against. I mean, come on. Why wouldn't I use the women's locker room?
Is there any player in the WNBA that you think could match up well with you?
No.
No.
Maybe Enos. Maybe me and Enos should play on the same team. Oh, earlier this week, I made the announcement. I'm
going to say what I need to say before I let you go ahead and go. Ladies, and I got something from Joy Taylor that she had something to say about it. Us as men, we allow. How am I gonna say that? That's gonna be that. No, I'm just gonna say it. We allow y'all to do what the fuck y'all want to do and need to do. Okay. But y'all been going too hard for fucking decades. Men ain't this, men ain't that. Okay. Y'all have to stop because this is a man's world. Yes, there are people that can do what men can do. There's athletes. I know there could be some NBA player that might can beat me in some basketball. I'm just a regular guy. Would I let her beat me? Hell no. You know what I mean? Y'all gotta stop bashing us. See, we know how to fight dirty to make y'all act the fuck right. So when y'all put in y'all little clause there in the WNBA, how y'all will allow that to happen? Us as men are asking you or telling you, you know the difference between a man and woman. Why is this in your your rules and regulations and mission statements? Why is that in there? Why is that speech in there? Because at any time, if a transgender wants to, you were going to allow them to. It's confusing to me how y'all bash men, but you allow transgenders in your sport, which I don't agree with. If transgenders want to play football, somebody needs to come up with a league for them so they can do what they need to do. It's just like RuPaul's Drag Race. That's just still. I see it on Paramount. That shit's still on for decades. They got their own little lane. There are women football teams out there, football players, a football league.
G7 salute.
You know what I mean? They can have their own league. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you start migrating them into real women shit or real man shit, there's also going to be a difference. Okay? The transgender man, woman to man, it's going to get pummeled in a man's world. Transgender man to woman is going to dominate the woman's world. It's called biology, people. When we start using these words and confusing what the real definition is between what a man, a real biological man is, and a real biological woman is, I'm sorry, y'all not gonna make it. I don't know what to tell y'all. We confusing shit now. So y'all need to make sure WNBA, y'all need to go ahead and rewrite that shit because the NBA is not you can't no woman can make this joke or make this troll like the men can. So what y'all gonna do? Your thoughts, BA. My bad. Long winded. I'm an old nigga.
When it comes to this WNBA
Keep that up though.
transgender, when it comes to this transgender situation with the WNBA, to me it's self-explanatory to me. I think it speaks for itself. Like on a biological scale, when you start talking about men, when you start talking about men being born, you're born a man, then like for us being born as men, we are blessed with with a lot of physical capabilities that women do not have. And when we start talking about sports, about running faster, jumping higher, there's a reason why there is a female branch and a male branch. There's a reason why, and we can definitely use we can use dunking as an aspect, right? The men dunk hundreds of times in a basketball season. Actually, thousands, over 1,000 times they dunk. Like everybody that's dunked in games, multiple games, etc. 82 games to be specific. Unless you count in playoffs where they can go up to 100 games. But from a physical aspect, you see a whole bunch of men dunking. There's a reason why in the WNBA you might get two. You might get two dunks in the season. You might get one. You might not get any. There's a reason for that. Then if I transition it to something like track, the shout out to FloJo. R.I.P. to the beautiful, great FloJo. But I think her time in the in the 100, because she has the world record in the 100 and 200. In the 100, I believe it's like a 10.5 or something like that. Usain Bolt, his record is 9.5 something. So he runs a second faster. The average fastest men in the world run around a 9.8. The average female runner runs around 10.6, 10.7. And these are the fastest ones out of everybody. Not the regular average ones, which are more towards 11 mark. The men, they're around like the average, they're around like 10.1, 10 flat, 10.1. And these are the slower ones, which is still damn near a second faster than the women. It's a reason why they separate them both. And when you start talking about basketball, being a former basketball player, like the advantages that we have is we can literally put a woman on her back by bumping her. You can just throw me the ball in the post and I'm going to damn near score every
That's a
single
fact.
time. Every single time.
She gonna be on that back
So
every time.
If a person is if we have an Enos Cantor or a Royce White, we talking about a 6'9" and a
Giants.
6'11" guy, Giants, who played at the professional level for a very, very long time and who actually dominated at one point in their careers in college and high school and all of that shit. If we put them on the court with women, you won't be talking about Caitlin Clark, you won't be talking about Paige Beckers and Olivia Munn.
Ain't the ball smaller? Ain't the ball smaller?
Yeah, the ball is smaller. Yeah. So
is it still 10 foot? Right?
Yeah, it's still 10. Yeah, it's still 10 foot. This is why the ladies don't dunk the ball at all. Really, they have people who can dunk, but not in games like that. They got like a couple of players who can dunk in games, but they don't do it. Why? Because they're not like the men. They're not as athletic. They're not as quick. They don't jump as high. They don't dribble as much. I'm not trying to shit on the ladies, but if you think that this is a cool thing, then the WNBA, for what Caitlin Clark and them just brought, the energy that they all just brought 3 years ago to the WNBA, kiss that shit goodbye. It's over with. It's over with. If you allow this, you're going to ruin women's basketball. And it won't be women's basketball. You can't put WNBA because it's not truly, and no disrespect to the trans community. I'm not disrespecting them. If you're a trans player, notice how you don't see no trans men. And these are the women who identify as men, right? You don't see none of them trying to fucking go to the NBA, do you? You don't see the NBA doing none of this.
No, they're gay men. But they're men.
That's my point. My point. It's not whether they gay or whatever.
They identify as a man.
But they were born a woman, right? They were born a woman, but they identify as a man. You don't hear the NBA. You don't see them.
Yeah.
It's a reason why. It's a reason why you don't see that shit. It's a reason why you don't see it on the other side.
Sure don't.
Now,
so I said this would never be a conversation.
If LeBron James or freaking Kevin Durant or Steph Curry ever said, "Oh, I want to identify as this," and they go over there, all you up and coming stars and shit in the WNBA and the W that's talking about, they bring them over. Y'all are gonna get overshadowed and it's gonna be over. Y'all will never fucking win.
And they only doing that to destroy y'all. And you know why? The NBA pays y'all. What? Y'all wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the NBA.
Yeah.
So they're trying to learn y'all something, to be honest.
If you want to,
not trying to be mean.
If you want to make a TW NBA, do that. But the actual WNBA, if you were born by biologically a woman, That's only for women. If you had to come into this earth born a woman to be in that league, I don't care what nobody say. That's my opinion. You cannot be another, like, you don't understand. This dudes, it's people really out here too that would get away with this shit because they never was good playing with men. So they
Yeah,
would go
they was average.
they would go to the WNBA, make it, because they making like the max contract is like you can get 1.5, a million and a half a year is the max contract now. Because they paying them a lot more money than most they ever made. A person that ain't never had much and didn't really make it on the men's side will definitely transition over and go kill in that league and go take that money and win and mess up every single record made from a biological woman. So I don't agree with it.
So I'm gonna give you a quick story, real quick. It brings me back to high school. So in high school, I played freshman basketball, but in freshman basketball, I had an A and B, right? I was top of the B, top of the B side. A is sub to the A. By the end of the year, I was A, right? So then, the next year, sophomore year, I was in junior varsity. Stayed in junior varsity and mixed and dabbled in varsity games, just probably being on the bench. Correct. I was good, but I wasn't that good. I started as freshman. I started as a JV, but that was just because they used me as height because I was like 6'1" then. And I was taller. There was only a few of us that was in my class that was my height. So I will the women's coach, hey, can you come practice with the girls? And it was a couple of us that went and helped practice with the girls. I was Jordan, mixed with Steph Curry. I was out on 3-point line. Drive to the hole, dunk on them, boom. Never dunked on a boys game during a game. Never done that. But with the girls, it was different. They got boomed on. You know what I mean? There's a difference. Sometimes y'all just gotta stay in y'all lane. It's okay where you at. You should embrace it. That's why God made you that way. Don't try to evolve into some bullshit. That's why we're confused now. Because y'all think y'all got the answers. Y'all don't. You know why? Because y'all raised a bunch of YNs.
So I want to say this. Be what the fuck you want to be. If you feel like you are, if you feel like you this and you not that, or you feel like you that, but you not this, and you're born opposite of whatever you feel like, that's between you and God and you and the people who are raising you. I will say that first of all. But second, what I really want to touch on is stay your ass out of, like, the boys, the men's, and when it comes to professional leagues, let the men be the men and the women be the women. This is what it's for. I seen something recently where in the world's the world's strongest man, right? They got a female version, right? World's strongest man, they got a female version where these women that are biological women go and they pick up big rocks and shit. They strong as hell, big people. Well, they
Brock
had a
Lesnar's daughter is like that.
yeah, similar to what she does. But they recently they had some like world competition and it was a transgender a man or somebody biologically born as a man, um, identify as a woman, went in there and he won the whole competition. Won the competition. He won it easy too.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason for that. So be what you want to be, but when it comes to professional sports, stay like no. Don't fuck up the women's game, man. Don't fuck up the women's game. I don't want to see y'all out there trying to outrun women and all of this, like outrun the women, the biological women. I don't want to see y'all out try to outrun them and all of that. That shit is out. Like no. Physically, it's a difference. It's a big difference. A huge difference. No disrespect to the ladies. Y'all know I love my ladies. I respect the ladies out there. But for people who are born men and want to be women, when it comes to those particular type professional sports, and you think that you're gonna get on a platform with these women who are biologically women and take over their sport, no, because that's cheating. That's cheating. If LeBron James put on a wig, he gonna average 50. He gonna average 50. If Steph Curry put on a wig, man,
that nigga average more than that.
Yeah, he might average more.
What do you mean? He's going to he's scoring all the points.
Even at that,
there's no reason to pass it. No nothing. He could drive down the lane. Boom, 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 boom. Done two of them. They fall off. They only gonna stand under the goal for so long before they clear the lane.
Men are faster, stronger, and quicker. This is science. This is the separation.
This is what God made us for.
Exactly. So you think they're losing all of that strength, the quickness, the speed, and the athleticism? You think they're losing that as soon as they say that they want to become a woman? No. No.
Look, like he said, y'all could do what y'all. Let me play this and get her off the screen so we can finish.
A man who's concerned about trans women in the WNBA, you can keep playing this film. This is strictly for the women. You can keep going. Ladies, I think I figured it out. I think I got it. The men are so concerned, the straight cisgender men are so concerned about, you believe it? It's taken thousands of years, but I get it. We want to be safe that we got here. I mean, we've been asking them to stop assaulting and molesting and raping and stalking and murdering us. They get it. They don't want us to be taken advantage of. They don't want us to be harmed. We are looking at this the wrong way. I finally understand it now. We shouldn't be mad at them. They are now concerned about women's safety. Imagine the results. If you are a man who's concerned.
What the fuck is she talking about? I know she's being sarcastic, but what the fuck is she on?
Right. I just had to play her nonsense. Right. Straight men just want y'all to get y'all shit together. We allow y'all to be what y'all want to be. But certain things, we have to put a halt to the nonsense. So with all that said, B.A. was right. Be what you want to be. At the end of the day, you have to answer to a higher power. Okay? Majority of y'all claim to be Christians. And y'all are not acting godly out there. Because this wouldn't even be a topic if y'all was. All right? Y'all are afraid of cancellations or to get fired. I'm not going to say nothing wrong. I'm talking about biblically. what Christians present themselves as. See, I had to go to church when I was growing up, living with my moms. After a while, I had to stop. You know why? Because I wanted to be a gangster. I wanted to fuck bitches. I wanted to sell dope. I wanted to get high. I wanted to say cook rib. I wanted to do all that shit. I wanted to steal. I wanted to do everything that wasn't right in life. So I stopped being a hypocrite and going to church pretending like I'm going to be saved and a Christian. I'm just going to embrace the evilness that is pulling me to do evilness. See, I'm not a hypocrite. Y'all are. Because y'all do this stupid bullshit and then y'all go to church every day saying amen. Y'all know this is wrong. Y'all know that, right? I ain't telling y'all to judge anybody because that's not your place. But we're not condoning this shit, though. So, WNBA, since NBA is financing you, get your work in order so things can be clear. Women only.
Biological women.
Yes, I don't even need to say that. But I got you. I am really talking about women. Just like I had to clarify bitches and hoes.
Yeah.
From women. I'm talking about women. I'm not trying to clarify a motherfucking thing. In God's name. Trying to say y'all from yourselves. I'm trying to, I know y'all trying to be worldly. I mean, that's not how you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be godly. And y'all letting the world still contaminate y'all brains. Maybe one day, stop waiting for motivation. Discipline changes everything. You stupid motherfucker. Okay?
Oh shit.
I couldn't be a lost nigga forever. I had to find myself. And myself, I have a higher calling. Because your spirit, your energy, when you're in tune, you're in tune. And only special people got that. BA more special than me. But shout out to everybody. Smoke. G.A.M.E salute. I see y'all in the comments, man.
I see Keystone too. Keystone.
Yeah, Keystone. I heard your name too. My bad. I think I have like two more things, and then we can be done. Yeah. Maybe just one. I want to know your thoughts. I'm not going to talk about that 20v1 with Drake bullshit. That
1 nigga.
Yeah, that corny nigga, man. That corny nigga, man. Fellas and ladies, we've all been down this road. We all have. Okay? Now, I'm just going to push play. But you get your thoughts on this bullshit right here.
Salute, Jennifer.
Hello?
Hey,
appreciate you for pulling up.
Who the hell is this calling me baby girl?
This is Lonnie. I know it's been a minute.
Man, they have like 20 years, nigga. What you doing calling me?
Nah, I was just calling because I got something to run by you. I think we have a situation and we need to figure it out. So
Now, what kind of situation could we have after 20 damn years?
you got a 20-year-old son, right?
I do.
The one that you was pregnant with when the last time we talked?
Okay.
All right. And so this is the thing, right? Did you ever find out who the daddy was? Was it me or was it him? If it wasn't him, then it was me. But did you ever find out?
It's been 20 years. You wasn't concerned then. There's no need to be concerned now.
Well, the reason why I
keep going on about your business.
The reason why I wasn't concerned is because when you told me you was pregnant, I asked you wasn't mine. The only reason why I asked you wasn't mine because we was each other's side piece. I had a woman, you had a man, so it could have been either his or yours because we damn sure wasn't strapping up. So that's the only reason why I asked that question. But here we are 20 years later, and I need to find out if that's my son or not.
Now, what difference is it going to make 20 years later?
Okay, all right. Well, the reason why I want to know now is because my daughter came to me and told me after a year she'd been dealing with this dude and she wanted me to meet him. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I meet him. Meet up, and I ask him questions about his family. He get to showing me a picture of his family. You happen to be his mama. So we need to figure out if that's my son, because if that's my son, he fucking his sister. And we need to stop that shit.
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. That's the same thing I said. I didn't tell him who I was. But when I seen your picture and you the mama, and this is I told my daughter though, because I told my daughter she needed to leave him alone. And I told her not to say nothing to him until I find out for sure. So you gotta figure out a way to get this dude to get a DNA test, because he's 20 years old and he probably gonna ask questions. You see what I'm saying? So we need to figure this out, because nah, he might be fucking his sister. My daughter might be fucking her brother.
Well, are you 100% sure that they already slept together?
They've been together for a year.
Okay.
She finally decides she want me to meet him because he's some old good guy. She in love with the dude.
Oh, shit. God damn. Fuck.
See, you should have just told me. You know, we should have just oh my gosh. When the boy was born, you either should have found out if dude was a daddy, or should have came and hollered at me, and we would have found out if I was a daddy. Then we wouldn't be in this situation.
Well, he was my side, and I wasn't trying to keep you around for long anyway. So I wasn't concerned. I know he gonna take care of him regardless.
Man, escalated quickly.
And he ain't never want no DNA test?
Why would he? I'm his wife.
Oh, he gonna be mad. That's my son.
Well, let's hope and pray that he's not.
Yeah.
I don't think he is.
I hope and pray that he ain't, because I don't want my daughter fucking her brother. But if he is, you got a couple problems on your hand, because you should have kept it honest with that man. That's all I'm talking about. So listen, figure out how we finna get this DNA test, and we're gonna take it from there. So, you know, hey, hit me up. This is my number. Lock me in your phone. I'm gonna holler at you in a minute.
Thoughts?
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't have no thoughts on it. Shit, it is what it is. Like, this is what the shit like this could happen if you end up doing, like, if you have a woman and you get somebody else pregnant. This shit can happen. We call it karma. So what goes around comes around. It just came around. It come around in different ways, and so happened for him, and for her, it came around in this way. So if this is real, because you know that a lot of this rage baiting shit don't be for real. This shit be for show. Because if this shit was happening in real life, I'm not about to turn on the camera and talk to her about it. So, with that being said, I'm gonna take it though. I'm gonna speak on it as it is real, as though it is real. So, with that perspective, I don't think nothing of it. It's a fucked up situation, and they got to deal with that shit accordingly. And
What if he was the husband?
You say if I was the husband? Oh,
What if he
that's
was
going.
the husband of this?
Oh, it's over with. It's over with. It's easy for me to say that shit, but Yep, if you lied to me about that, no telling what you didn't lie to. You didn't lie to me about for the past 20 years. No telling. That's a big lie. That's a big lie.
I think I'm done. Matter of fact.
What are your thoughts, Capo?
So this brings me back to a time. I think I was maybe like. I know I was still in high school. I went up to Quincy, Illinois to visit, and I was at this basketball court with my cousins, and I seen these two girls come across the street. I still remember it to this day. And it was like, I seen her come across the street. I peeped her, and I went ahead and wanted to talk to her, right? And so I ended up at her house, and we was on the couch, and the mother came downstairs. She's like, "Man, you look familiar." Long story short, come to find out, she was my cousin. I dodged the bullet, but we was definitely about to fuck.
That you didn't know.
I didn't know at all.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm glad I found out.
Then think about how many. What's fucked up is think about how many situations that are like that still to this current day, and people don't know. We don't know our history.
So, they just brought me back to that. This right here, if I was the husband, it's a wrap. You and him can go, right? If I was the side dude, and it was my baby, that was my son, and I knowingly know that you and your sister had sex multiple times, your DNA is inside her.
You like
I'm
you can ruin
speechless.
a life. You can ruin.
You ruined my life. I gotta know this shit.
That's what I'm saying.
I know
like
it. Yeah.
The son who was out, like that's out the loop, and think life is what it is for him. His whole reality changes. Literally, his whole reality changes. Like that. Like everything that he thought was what it was is not. I wouldn't wish that upon nobody.
But then no, let's go on another level. At that age, they had these feelings at first, but when they start being intimate, it's a different level now. You find out where you fucking on your sister.
Yeah, it changed your whole reality.
Your whole reality changed, but your body's still yearning for it.
I don't think my body would be yearning for that shit.
You not at that age. That something.
Yeah. I don't think so.
I'm not gonna say all the time.
You're gonna be sick to your stomach.
There's gonna be some that might just still want to entertain it because they was in love. Like, oh no, they're confused. It's confusion because they don't know what the fuck to do.
That shit out the window.
Because they're gonna you're not. We're not related. We're not related. They'll deny. It's like they're in denial.
Of course, they're in denial, but it's fucking up the situation. Like, I can't speak from a female perspective because I know that their emotions are a lot different from ours as men. But from the testosterone standpoint, no, I'm cutting this shit off, and then I'm going to like I might do something to somebody, like I might go crazy because
Mother.
everything in my life, yeah, like I'm gonna probably I might cut off my family and everything and just go and I might go to the streets. I might like fucking turn into a fucking druggie or some shit. Like that's the type of shit. That's how like when you are she
See,
said 20 years old. 20 years old. Like but
and
I can
this is why I told you about the YNs. Like now he's going to lash out against his mom because you lived a whole lie
he's gonna
for
have to
20
change the world,
years.
bro. He's
To
gonna have to change
me,
the world.
the guy I thought that was my father and the world, the family, you. Now he's not gonna trust women. He's gonna just be out here wilding,
Yeah.
not giving a
Change his
fuck.
life. Change his life.
Not all of them. There could be some that learn from that and be like, I would never lie, and they might change and be different. But the majority, their whole world is different.
It's over with. I'm telling you, me at the age of 20 years old, bro, if that shit happened to me and I've been dealing with this one woman since I was 19, we got a year in the game. I fell in love with her, and that's that puppy love. That's that young love too, which is strong. That young love strong as hell.
Yeah, that's what I'm
And
saying.
yeah, but I'm saying if that were to happen, like I would not go back and like I wouldn't believe like everything in my life is a lie. Everything. Like everything. Like how I look at this like everything in the world, like it's gonna be some type of switch that would have probably just led me to some crazy ass shit.
No,
I
no,
would
trust. I know.
and as far as going back to go because I'm in love, no, like I'm checking everything because everybody's my enemy now. Everybody, even the chick that I'm messing with, she's my enemy too because I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't even know how I got to this point. This is really an optical illusion for me. My whole life has been a fucking optical illusion, bro. In
Hmm.
real time. Not no what they say people I forgot the term, but where people just say it and they just said it as an example or something. No, like it's really like everything. These lines that are on this paper have been blue this whole time. They've never been black. But I've been fooled to think that they've been black lines the whole time that I've been writing on. You just proved to me that I'm being colorblind. I didn't even know I was colorblind, but I'm colorblind, and that fucked me up. He said trust issues. Smoke says trust. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't trust nobody at all. Because especially if you can't even trust the person that brought you into this world, or you can't trust your father, you can't trust nobody. Like, and you gonna take that pain out on the world, bro. On the world. And that's sad. He said that would be a real reaction. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's yeah, bro. That's unfortunate. I know that was that shit that they were doing on the phone and shit. Cause like how you even get a number not like I know that shit wasn't real. But if you think about it and you put it in perspective as though it was real, because I believe shit like that happens every day. I believe that shit like that happens every fucking day.
Yep,
Yeah. Yeah. What's
does.
the what I seen? I forgot. I seen a movie where what was it was a movie. It was this white family and the brother had died. It was these two brothers. One brother was like he was super crazy and everything or whatnot, but he ends up dying. But before he died, he slept with his brother's uh, wife or high school sweetheart. Gets her pregnant. they're like 20 years later, the dude ends up dying early or whatnot. So the wife, the brother who is with his wife or whatnot, they have another kid too with each other. They grow up. The kids are freaking like teenagers and everything. He thinking everything is great, and then he finds out like that's not his. This is not his son. I forgot how he found out or something, but he found out that wasn't his son. It was his brother's son that passed away, and the wife never told him. Motherfucker went crazy, and that's just from a movie standpoint. Think of how much this shit have actually really happened.
Yeah, it happens a lot in real life.
Yeah. He says, I seen it happen. See, yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's nasty work out here, man. But transparency, though.
So I have a couple of questions, sir.
Oh, shit. We got to do Crush of the Week, so.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
Why? These are a few questions I jotted down before.
Okay.
The first question is, why do women go out their way to spend over thousands of dollars to go see Chris Brown or Usher, but won't go 50-50 on household?
I would say because of obligations and probably how they were raised and how they were brought up. And they're probably doing exactly what their father let their mom do. But we need to bring a female up here though to answer that. But as far as my answer, it's because of how they were raised. And how they've been influenced and conditioned to be a certain type of way. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that particular situation, but it is what it is.
You being modest. If women don't need men, why do they lie, cheat, steal, and or go out their way for a man's attention, money, access, and status?
Say that again. Why do they go away? Say that one more time, Kebo.
If women don't need men,
Yes.
why do they lie, cheat, steal, and or go out their way for a man's attention, money, access, and status?
Because it's the way they've been conditioned to think. That's it. That's the way they've been conditioned to think. And I stand on this, which I gotta invite some ladies to come on and talk about this. Because that'd be a great question. I need you to hold on to both of those questions so we can bring a lady up.
Got you.
To ask that. But yeah, it's because of how they were brought up. This is what they've been influenced and conditioned to think in their way of being. And when you start talking about the attention thing, which is their number one currency, they need that, whether they with the man or not. This is what they need. This is what fulfills a lot of women is attention, and it's not just from men; it's from everybody.
There's a difference between men and women, right?
Facts, Kev. Facts.
Men know that we as men, there's always a competition level in anything that we do. For you ladies, is support all women.
You think it's competition
Women.
when we do it as men? I don't think it's competition. Most of the stuff that we do is to show off for women as men. I don't think it's competing with other men for it.
No, there are guys out there.
I'm sure that they are guys that are out there.
No. I'm not speaking of myself.
Yeah, I'm not talking about you specifically. I'm just saying
or
I'm
you.
sure that there are guys that do that.
Or
yeah, I know
or like our history. me or you are not in this conversation, right?
I know this. I know it's in general.
It's the ones that are um, jealous, envious of guys like us that get them with ease. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's why I say we as men we have to have the best woman on our arm. You know, all the industry people fucking on the same box. They tricking on the same box because they see, 50 Cent had this one. Let me get it. Oh, they see that Puff had it. Let me hit it. Oh, all I need is just give you this change, and I can get that. And if I give you some good, it can be in house. Oh, so it is competition, ego based for guys. We as men know this,
It can be,
right?
definitely. It can be, definitely.
For women, they so delusional because they say women power and all this other bullshit. But y'all are so quick to stab a bitch in the back for a nigga that you're interested in. And how dare her think she can cut line in front of me? I've been waiting here for a while he fucking all these other niggas. Nah, no other bitch gonna get in front of me. Or
Niggas dirty Mac.
you in a real trust. I know that. Don't move this. Don't be like.
I want to preface it because it's gonna be female. It's women that's gonna
cool.
watch this too. So I
that's
gotta
cool.
make sure
No, you don't have to because I preface it already. Because men, we own our bullshit.
Mac. Yeah.
Let me lay my plan. I got you. You don't gotta preface shit.
Okay.
I got you. I'm trying to be respectful. This is respectful capo. So, women be so delusional about their bullshit. They be like women power. We support each other. You know she's on bullshit, but you support the bullshit just because she's going against a guy, whatever. But where all the side chicks are at? We know of a lot of side chicks that would be side chicks for men in relationships, and they know that. But when it happens to them, the world comes to an end. Or they get mad and they want to lash out and all this other bullshit. You was just doing the same goddamn thing. You can't be with women empowerment if you're willing to lie, cheat, steal to get to that man that has all the access that you're looking for. Women, y'all not with each other. They're not. Okay? Y'all not for each other. I don't know why y'all lying to yourself. Y'all will cut a bitch down if they fuck with a guy that you're interested in or that you're with. I've seen it too many times. I've been with girls, they'll go brag to their girlfriends. Don't even know. Brag to their girlfriends about the dick. I'm out minding my own motherfucking business, chilling with the partners. I get a random approach. Hey, ain't you such and such? Such and such man. I'm her. That's my friend. I heard a lot about you. Oh yeah, that's what's up. You know what I mean? I had a bitch come to my mama's house looking for me. Yeah, y'all know you're a girl and shit. She told me. I heard a lot about you. She wanted to come see what the dick was like. They all do. Because their girl their friend told them about their man and what their man does. And because they don't have that, they had to come pursue that. But women be with women, though? I've never seen it. I see in delusional world when they sit here on the internet and be trying to play that role. But no, I know what y'all do. So until y'all get it together and start being like us, I'm not like no, I don't want y'all to be like us. But knowing that there's competition here, maybe the world might be a better place. But if y'all beefing with each other and beefing with men, y'all the one out of line. We're not. We're moving on with our lives. We're chilling. We're making money. We're still making the world go round. And y'all still struggling. Get it together. It'll be okay.
All right. All right. You ready for the crush of the weeks?
I'm always ready.
All right, man. We have reached the segment as we do every week. Crush of the week. I guess I'll go first this week. So my crush, she's been in a ton of movies. I remember her in Vampire Diaries. I remember her in I believe Save the Last Dance. She was in she was in a she's this woman, she's 48 now, I believe. She's been in the mix for so many years, but she used to play in so many of the movies and the shows that I watched growing up. You feel me? Like a whole bunch of different things. And she didn't really evolve to be like a superstar or like she didn't get to the Holly Berry level, and this is no disrespect to her, but she still looks good now at the age that she's at. But I always had a thing for her. Always had a thing for her. And y'all are like, who the hell you talking about, BA?
I want to know too.
Bianca Lawson. Bianca Lawson. Capo, do you remember this woman here?
Mm-hmm.
Used to be everywhere. Used to be everywhere. I used to see this woman. I used to be like, damn. Growing up, because she older. She older than me. So looking at her, I'm like, dang. And she recently crossed my path because I was watching Vampire Diaries, which is a dope show, by the way. And I was like, damn, I haven't seen her in a minute. And I was like, yep, that's my crush of the week. I remember her. But shout out to Bianca Lawson. You won't be forgotten in this world, not in my world. You're always gonna be one of the ones. You feel me? Always gonna be one of the ones to me. But Capo, what are your thoughts on Bianca?
Very talented woman. Wish she would have got some more roles that will like catapult her into one of those, that people household name. But yeah, I have a crush on her too. You know what I'm saying? It's only one true crush.
Yeah,
but I fuck with Bianca Lawson, man. Still, this is her. Hey, this is her real picture right now. This is a updated picture.
To the left.
And how old is she now?
47 or 48. She's 47.
Oh shit! I'm looking aging like fine wine. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Yeah, man.
Facts. Shout out to Bianca, y'all. Shout out to Bianca, man. 1000%. You're not forgotten over here. I tell you that.
It's a fact. We ain't gonna forget you. We highlighted you. What's up? So, as y'all can see, I'm a fair, light-skinned brother, right?
Talk your shit, Capo.
I saw my first chocolate crush. I was a youngster. young. I was born in 75. This bitch was on TV. Jesus Christ. My apologies, Queen. I didn't mean to call you that name. I didn't. This woman. Shit. This woman I seen. I was like, ooh. Enticed at a very young age. Okay. Very talented actress. She's done a couple of things, but her main role, and everybody know her from, is from Star Trek.
Yeah. Yeah.
Feel me?
Yeah.
The first black woman
Yeah.
on his show. Chocolate.
Yeah.
I wanted her to be my mommy back then. Not in that way.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Feel me? For all the stupid niggas in the listener sections, I spying.
People are gonna be stupid no matter what. So talk your
Okay.
shit. I know what you mean.
I had more bitches than them that I had sleep, so it don't matter. Okay. She was probably my first. Sorry, young.
I hear you. I hear you.
You know the story. No, you know my upbringing, sir.
Upbringing. Yeah.
Started yet. But with all that said, when I've been in my Star Trek bag recently. And so it brought me back to a day where I was just a little horny little kid. Okay, to be honest. All right. But my crush of the week is no other than Chocolate, the beautiful Nichelle Nichols.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
She had it going on.
She had,
bruh. He was a super.
Bruh.
He was a superstar back in the day. Yeah, talk your shit.
Bro, when I stayed up watching this at night, I had to sneak it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Mama had bionic ears sometimes, so you know I had to sneak with the sound down. We ain't had closed caption back then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The volume didn't regulate to where you could like put it on like that. And the light was so bright off the TV, you not hiding that shit from up under your door. The fuck? You ain't got your door closed. Your door is wide open. Back in my day. So you had to be a smart child to get away with watching Star Trek at night. All right. So my crush of the week is the beautiful Queen Nichelle Nichols. Those are the days, BA.
Well, shout out to Nichelle Nichols. I grew up watching Star Trek. She was one of the main characters that kept me watching because it was cool to see somebody that was of my skin tone be able to be on TV like that. And of course, I watched it years later at a very young age, but it was still cool to see. I didn't like when was it Captain Kirk and her. She had a little thing with Captain Kirk. I didn't like that because he was.
I didn't like that shit either.
But I'm not gonna hate on him because we don't hate over here. But yeah, this is she's always been one of the ones, and she's one of the ones that are definitely in the Hall of Fame of beauty, and elegance. Nichelle Nichols, you got it.
But
Yeah.
as me back in my Star Trek bag, his kind did like black black people,
Yeah.
because what I'm watching now, uh Spock's Spock has a so there's a black girl, her family died supposedly, and she was an orphan. They took her in, right? So her and Spock grew up together, so the parents consider her the daughter, and Spock considers her the sister. And this is young Spock that I'm watching right now. You know what I mean? So they did, like, so I understand it now. But back then, I didn't understand that shit at all. But rest in peace to Nichelle Nichols. We love you. We miss you. And we appreciate the work that you have given us.
Facts. Facts. Well, I do have before we give our last statements, shout out to Kev. He says, just want to say that appreciate the both of you and the authentic perspectives of the matters discussed. This show is a jewel, truly a breath of fresh air, gratitude. And B, if you still hooping, I need to know the spot. Man, I'm in in Seattle, Washington for a minute now, man, for 14 years now. I come back to the H a few times a year. Matter of fact, I'll be in the H next week. I'll be in the H. This week. I'll be in the H for a few days too, visiting family. But yeah, I haven't played basketball in forever. I haven't played basketball in forever. These knees, that 40 plus club, you know what it is, man. 40 plus club, man. But salute to Kev, man. I appreciate you for pulling up and joining and watching, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Don't ever listen to Capo. Capo don't be making sense sometimes.
Capo, your final words of the day.
My final words of today is sometimes you got to reflect on yourself instead of worry about what everybody else is doing. If you can have a consistent thing that occurs in your life, you have to figure out why that is. 9 times out of 10, it's yourself that you got to check and regulate. Okay? So, women, stop worrying about what men do. Things will be okay. Fellas, you should go find your fathers. Sit down, have a conversation. Because what you've been told, 9 times out of 10, is not the truth. Once you do that, then maybe you can internalize and then work on yourself to be a better person. So you won't be out here traumatizing these ladies for them to keep on blaming us and not hold themselves accountable for their actions and their decisions. We all have issues. We all have issues. Once you don't want to have issues, then work on yourself. Stop waiting for motivation. Yeah. It's called discipline, bitch. It changes everything.
Yeah.
You know why it changes everything? Because your mindset be different. while peons be letting us live rent free in their minds, I see that as you're gay. Meanwhile, me and this young brother over here working on legacy. We working on future.
If they only knew. They only knew.
Like trying to make something different, some changes, but also financial. You speaking to me with one account. I have 2 accounts, but I have like 5 cards, and only have 2 for my 2 accounts. The 3, why would I tell y'all? That's not including what's transpiring, what's building. So instead of being a hater all your fucking life, you're not going to be on this planet too much longer. I'm sitting here living a lovely life right now. Happy. About to get a house. God willing. You know what I mean? I got haters. Why the fuck do I give a fuck if I have haters? Or why do I care? Because the time you spend on hating on me, I made a lot of money. And I'm close to retirement. I'm going to still have a lot of money. Y'all still working on life. I'm just trying to secure the life. BA, your turn, brother. I'm done.
Yeah. Let your yeses be yeses and your no's be no's. I will say that it's a bunch of people who like to gaslight when they fuck up in situations and they try to find something negative about you instead of absorbing what they had did that was wrong because they reneged on their word. Just don't become that person. And just be honest and keep it real with individuals. You know, if you have a certain type of understanding with somebody, communicate that, but don't communicate it too often, because if you have to continue to keep reminding somebody or individual or a person something about themselves that you don't like and they continue to keep doing it, that means that most likely they either don't give a fuck about you or they just don't respect you and don't care about how you feel. They're going to continue to do them. Doesn't mean that you necessarily got to hate them and all of that shit, but at the end of the day, just remember you don't have to deal with it. You don't have to deal with it. And remember to love on yourself. Love on yourself. Do not let any other energy outside of yourself be able to manipulate you, similar to what me and Capo was talking about earlier in the show. Your thoughts are your thoughts, but just make sure that they're your thoughts. And if that went over your head, please get your bars up. Get your bars up. But love you though. Love you, because if you don't love you, then you're definitely not gonna love anybody else. But with that being said, man, salute to everybody. Appreciate you. And no goalpost movement. Once again, let your yeses be yeses and your no's be no's, and don't keep having to explain yourself to anybody. Salute. Get under another to get over one. That doesn't necessarily work.
Yeah, man. Don't.
Trust me, as somebody that's done that probably more than often in my past life, didn't work for me. It didn't work for me. It never worked for me. Actually, I ended up fucking up another person. I ended up fucking up some more shit that I shouldn't even be fucking up.
Still caught up, man. That's what Usher's song caught up. That's
I'm
what
just
it
gonna
is.
bring. I'm
Still
gonna bring
caught
this
up,
in.
man. Stop it. We both know what you are.
I would recommend that you probably want to walk the fuck away and just get the fuck away from that shit. in her face, man.
It's
Ass and titty, and that's all I see. How do you want me to approach you?
You want a real nigga.
I can't ask her masculine things just like she can't ask me feminine things. But why hate on us? We just out here trying to get your game up. That's all. That's all.
Side account
That's great.
or your emergency fund, your escape fund. So you couldn't even help when the nigga was hurt. That's why I say you need to find the one that really loves you, because at any time, a lot of women are trying to escape relationships. They're only there to because they can get taken care of. They don't got to do much.
Security.
Get the fuck out of here. That's just crazy.